Hello, it's Mason. Welcome back to Be With Mason. And today we're reading The Baddies by Julia Donaldson and Alex Sheffield. There once lived a troll and a ghost and a witch. They were horrible baddies, all three. They never said sorry, or thank you, or please, and their hearts were as hard as could be. Remember, always say your please, sorry, and thank you. That's the passcode. And the worst thing about the three baddies, the troll, the witch, and the ghost, was the fact that all three liked them being bad. And what's more, they all like to boast. Boasting means showing off, and that's not really nice, is it? Here are the three baddies. The troll said, "I'm stronger than two. I can win every fight." The ghost said, "I'm the most scary. I make things go bump in the night." The witch said, "My magic turns men into mice and rubies into pearl into coal. So you better beware, or you end up as frogs, or maybe toads in the hole." That is not really nice. Don't be a baddie. When a girl with a blue spotty hanky moved into a cottage nearby, the witch rubbed their hands and the troll roared with joy, and the ghost gave a long, happy sigh. The ghost said, "I can't wait to haunt her until she's a quivering jelly." The troll said, "I'm going to eat her." And he patted his big, bulgy belly. "Before you can try, I have turned her into stone," cried the witch in a voice loud and shrill. "Oh, no, you won't," yelled the others. And the witch replied, "Oh, yes, I will." That is not a really nice thing to do. Let's hope the girl doesn't get hurt or harmed in any way. The three of them started to quarrel, and before very long they were fighting. They were pushing and shoving and pulling her hair. Ooh. There was pinching and kicking and biting. Very vicious. Wow! "Enough!" squeaked the mouse, who has heard every word. "Let's find out who really is the worst. Can anyone steal the girl's hanky? I wonder who'd like to go first." Do you think the mouse is going to get beaten? We'll see. We'll continue. "Me," roared the troll, ducking under a bridge. "Just wait till she crosses the stream. I'll pop up and seize that blue hanky, and I'll roar till all of you hear a scream." So he hid, and he waited. Then he popped up and roared. Let's see if she steals the blue hanky. But the girl didn't tremble or yell. She just did a little sidestep, and the troll lost his balance and fell. He ended up splash into the water. And the other two laughed. The girl trotted off with her hanky, and the troll was as wet as could be. Looked like the troll failed. Let's see the witches and the ghosts attempt. "Me next!" cried the witch as she looked up a spell to magic things out of her pocket. "Hankety pinkety pankety, plinkety plonk, rickety rackety rocket!" She chanted a spell with a wave of her hand, and the girl's pocket there flew a toffee, a string, and a worm, while the girl sneezed into her hanky. Achoo! Do you think the witch is going to succeed? We'll see. The toffee got stuck into the witch's long nose, and the string tangled up in her around her knee. So the girl kept the blue spotty hanky, and the witch went as red as could be. Well, the witch failed. Do you think the ghost is going to fail? "My turn," said the ghost with a giggle. I'll hover over her till it's night. Then I'll glide through the wall of her bedroom and give her a terrible fright. I'll moan and groan and rattle my chains till she howls and she wails, just like me. Then I'll sidle away with the hanky and leave her as scared as can be. But when he appeared in her bedroom, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? The girl said, "Poor ghost, can't you sleep? Perhaps a hot bath would be helpful. Or else you can try counting sheep." The girl is pretty unfazed here. She's really kind to the ghost, even though the ghost is trying to scare her. She read him a couple of stories and made him a nice cup of tea. Then she waved him goodbye with her hanky, and the ghost was as cross as could be. All three of the baddies failed. What about the mouse? Next morning, the girl washed her hanky. Then she spotted the little white mouse. He squeaked, "Can you help my babies? It's terribly cold in our house." The little girl thought for a moment, and on the next page, you will see. Ooh, a bit of suspense, a bit of suspense. That the mice got the blue spotty hanky, and they were snug as could be. The mice just stole the blue hanky from her. Wow, that is one slick mouse. So the baddies were soundly defeated, and they said to each other, "Let's pack." They went off to stay with an orc, and none of them ever came back. They went and packed their stuff and left. They must have been very angry and sad because they got defeated by a small little mouse. That is the end of our story on Boo Mason. Thank you so much for watching. And today we read The Baddies by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Thank you so much for listening and have a good night. Bye!